Hello! Hello! Checkin'. Checkin' 1, 2. Bam! Music could possibly be a little quieter. My voice could be a little louder. But it peaks, so... I don't want to mess with it. Just turn the volume up. I'll just turn the music down. That's how this is gonna work. Sorry, I thought I didn't move. Oh wait, yep. I was looking at my phone and I thought that was the ship like so far away, but no, it's just this little guy. Speaking of this little guy, we're deleting this. Why hello there. Yeah, we're deleting this. It is nice to go back to the original controls. What the hell did I just do? Okay, yeah, don't do that. I was holding Alt. Let's get rid of this. This is going away. I'll figure this out later. This is not the main part. This should be the last part. I only did this because I wanted something else to do. I could have just went to the entity list and then just deleted it. Too late now. Get rid of all of it. All of it. Also, sorry for it's been so long. I didn't realise, like, I did the Space Engineers 2 and I was like, oh yeah, that'll clear things up. I didn't realise the last stream was 10 days ago. Whoops. There's a lot of work to do. That's just all that needs to be said. What am I doing? I can just use this. I have to admit, there is a lot of controls from the second one that I do like. The one thing I'm going to like out of this one, which I hope they do fix relatively fine, is the like cycling through blocks. Like, we have a list of blocks here. So we've got the full blocks, we've got the corner blocks and whatnot. And I would like it, because in that one, in the new one, it's not scroll wheel that goes through it, it's T. There's also more blocks to go through because you got all the different sizes. So I just hope they can change that to a scroll wheel, so you can just you can go forward, you can go back in the list, and then you can go all of that. What do I think about Space Engineers 2? I love it. I like it so much. It's such a cool game. I know it's technically a demo, and it's a pretty expensive $40 demo, but I'm happy. I'm happy to play it. I'm happy to do videos on it. There is heaps of things you can do in it anyways. It is just building. So you just build the ships you like the look of and just destroy them. That's the main part of it. I enjoy the fact that you can do small grids on big grids. That is awesome. What am I going to do today? I'm just going to quickly go away from the question because I'm just going to be roaming around while I'm just answering this question. But I think we should get the basic tail of the ship, shape of the tail. So I kind of want. Let me get this up real quick. I kind of want this tail shape to have a point and then kind of just curves in. And actually, just look very similar to this ship. To be fair, that was a big lag spike. Oh, I was doing the prototype shit. Yeah, just have a point at the back and then just go in. So that's what that is. That's the body of the ship, and that's where it ends. And then we want a curve. So we'll start with a big body line, and then we do a point, like a triangle point, and then we'll do this curve bit. I'm still not sure if this will be the same size throughout the entire thing, because it might look very blocky. There is a lot to think about, but it's best to not think, but just go for it. We'll move you. We're not moving shit anymore. But no, I'm liking Space Engineers, the second one. It is really fun. Oh, here's a question, because now we've got all this separate grid shit and we're going to need to deal with. Let's just start from here, I guess. Destruction is much better in the second one. Just seeing all the stuff fly off. I think it's still room for improvement because they fly off and they don't last that long. So you don't really get to interact with it too much, but considering the game breaks, if you smack a ship into like two separate parts of a building at once, I'm not gonna say anything until the next update. They have been fixing it like nothing else, which is absolutely shocking. Like every 3 days there is a notification like going, like saying we fix these bugs and whatnot. They're trying to make it as fun for people as possible, which is amazing. Alright. Will you try to make this in... No. Just no. This will be done in Space Engineers 1, and probably by the time that Space Engineers 2 fully comes out, this will be done. And then, if they promise on their whole... Because they did say they'll put the ability in so you can actually input ships from Space Engineers 1 into 2, which I hope they do. If that's the case, then we'll try with this ship, but overall, no. It's way too big. I don't know. I was about to say, what condition can I put on to do that? But this is just one of the things to do, really. Like at the moment, there is a lot of things I want to stream. I want to get back into Half-Life 2, because I haven't done that in a little while. I want to do more games that I'll just play randomly, like Balloon Tower Defense, or maybe Planetcraft. That's a pretty cool game. There's Dyson Sphere, there's Factorio, which I've tried many times to complete. There is a lot of games, so yeah, only time will tell. Like I said, if the conversion is there, I'm definitely going to have a go at converting this. I won't build it in second one because, well, in the second one you got a lot more details to play with, so that's a lot of work. Actually, that's the thing about the second one. They're more recommending you to make your own stuff. Like, there's no real corridors in the second game. There's only walls and whatnot. But since you got such small blocks, you just make your own corridors, and you can make really like detailed ones, very like in-depth ones. There'll be a new video of it very soon, but I haven't even edited it yet. I'm like 2 days. Oh yeah, I'm starting school. I'm starting school tomorrow. That's the thing I need to keep in mind. Alright, so now we need the middle bit. I reckon 5 is a good number. So 3, that's 5. And then we'll go to... I don't know, I've lost it already. How did you get the idea to build this ship like this? So... what was the first thing? Well, a friend of mine plays Space Engineers and he likes playing with me instead of by himself. So I wanted to build a ship, and I wanted to build a quite a dangerous ship. And what I did was I built a gun turret, and then I was like, I could do bigger. This gun turret looks like small and weak. I could surely do bigger. So I did, and it failed. It was the 18 gun turret that it's on this ship now. But it failed because I tried to put all the 3 barrels together on a hinge, which didn't work because the control turret tries to aim all 18 barrels at the ship. So the base of the rotor base just like spins it back and forth. So I stopped, and then I got back to the idea and made this. And that's how the stream started, actually. making this, because I want to have another go on making all these barrels move, like, point up and down by themselves. And it works really well. So now the turret points the middle barrel at the ship, and then the side ones will go off if the ship's in the line of sight, which is pretty damn good. I also wanted to build a massive gun turret that had little turrets to protect it, so I thought that'd be pretty cool. Alright, let's start this curve per se. I don't know what to... I can make it into a triangle, which I don't want to do. We got... Oh, that's something I gotta get used to now. In Space Engineers 2, to rotate blocks you hold Control then WASD. I tried doing that right now, but instead it's like insert home, page up, all of that. The main reason why this is the wrong block. I want this one. Main reason why I keep a keyboard like this. Oh, I just did it again. Okay, this is gonna get some time to get used to. Okay. So if I do this, I'm gonna have to remember a pattern, because there's no symmetry. Which is gonna be a stupid thing for me to get used to. Okay, goddamn. I actually need to get back to using these controls. Yeah, so we could do that. But I don't want it to be a triangle. I certainly want to be longer than that. So maybe 2 of those, and then we do... I just did it again. Try rotating with a control key. Then 2 of those. Nearly did it. This is one worry, because I haven't played Space Engineers 1 in a little while, since the second one. Actually, I just haven't played it since the second one came out. So, it's just the controls are going to be all over the place for me. Alright, let's try that for a few guys. And we kind of want to get, make it more, put less of these space blocks at the end of it, so it doesn't look like a triangle. But I don't think this is enough to make it not look like a triangle. Stop complaining, me, and just build it. See what happens. Oh yeah, as a reminder, I still haven't actually fixed the said problems if the chat doesn't display a message. So if you do ask a question, I'm not responding to it. Either I'm very distracted or the bug is happening again and I need to reset the chat. Because that was annoying last time. What else can I say to it? Like I said, it's a demo, so there's not really much to it. Like, you can build a lot of things. You're very open to building, but there's not much to build for. So a lot of people would build like ships to fight other ships. Like, that's just like what you do. That's what human beings like to do. Build ships so you destroy other people. Unless you're not into that thing, then that's perfectly fine. But personally, I'm into that. It's just that building a ship takes a lot of effort. So, at the moment, I think that is not enough. I think that's too steep of an angle. So let's double it. It also means I have to delete all of this. But the thing to say about Space Engineers... That was weird. The think about... What was that? That was very weird. Wow, okay. Let's do 6. 6 might be a good number. All the blocks, besides the control seats, the gravity, I think the buttons technically work, but there's not really much to do with the buttons. There isn't actually many functional blocks in the game. Like, you got machine guns as a decoration. Most of the blocks are decoration. Like, you place a light and it automatically lights up because there's no batteries. You're literally just building. So, if you want a functional ship to destroy other ships, yeah, you can't really have that. There's no multiplayer. It's a thing I have to say, apparently. Some people think there was multiplayer. To be fair, when there's an alpha, I just automatically say that there's no multiplayer. Because you don't really want to put a multiplayer feature on a game that's still being built. I think that's just reasonable. Hopefully there's not on this. But the Voices of the Void, I know people say that multiplayer would be great, and I agree with that, but like, at the moment, it's a pre-alpha. I would not expect any form of multiplayer at all. Because, like, what's the point of slapping a multiplayer to a game that's still going to be, like, updated a lot? You might as well add a multiplayer once you get everything figured out, so there's less bugs to go through. Because multiplayer is a big thing. God, though, imagine Voices of the Void with proximity chat. You just get walkie so you can call your friends back at base. I see these two ships. Yeah. Alright, how's that look? Does that look proportional? Funny enough, it actually doesn't look big enough again. Do you / will be, I'm gonna guess that's making a faction for Space Engineer 1 or 2. What do you mean by faction? Like, just a general faction in the game? So I already technically have one. Or you mean like just a group of people playing together for Space Engineers overall, like Captain Jack does with Colony Wars. Also, we're going to have to delete all of this again. It doesn't look good. Hope I could do that mega delete that I did before. That would be, like, cool. But, no, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong. I think it might be you. Do we have a block that... Oh, yes, we do. Alright, let's do 6 of that then. Let's double it even again. In fact, it's this one. Is it? No, it's this one. We have this block. So let's do 6 of them. More like a fleet of different ships. Oh, well, I don't know actually. I always say to myself that I want to be more known for, like, if I ever do make a group for for Space Engineers, that the group will be based on making ship designs and selling them off. But I'm not sure because it is a lot of work to build a ship. Maybe in Space Engineers 2, because I want to bring back Liberator for a story, and I probably want to make more ships for that. I generally call my factions like the, what's it called? Tiger Space Crew, or something like that. You probably see me go TSC. is what I usually do. But yeah, at this point. And this is the mothership. Yeah, it'll actually make it very convenient if I can make the design similar to Librita itself. And I am making, also have a ship on the way that is kind of a bigger version of Librita, so yeah, maybe. Soon get a whole, like, Steam Workshop pack of full ships, including this mothership. That would be pretty cool. But I think that's for the future, if I got more time into this stuff. It's like I said, I've got school soon, so that's gonna be coming up very soon. I think that'll work. Maybe 6 isn't enough. Maybe 10 is a better number. Because it has to be proportional, and right now the tail is gonna look very small. But how about we do 20? How about do 20? Let's see if we can overkill it. I wish I had the blueprint. What? What? Okay. I still have no clue why it does that. Yeah, okay. Let's just restart it from there. Don't delete the entire ship. I have it saved, don't worry, but still, don't delete the ship. Alright, we say 20. Let's make a big ass tail. Alright. So let's do it until, I don't know. Yeah. I want to get back to the idea of what I had on the original Space Engineers series, which was the mission to destroy the bioweapon, the Phobius weapon, whatever it's called. I call it the bioweapon, because that thing was cool. There's a mod called the Phobius bioweapon, and that ship is awesome as a final boss. If you want if you want more people in space, and it's just a good overall goal to go for. Like, make your ship big enough and strong enough to defeat it. I think technically Librita in its like peak stage with all of its battle guns, its rays, its shield and whatnot, actually can beat it. Mainly because of all the missiles it had too, because all of them were homing. Alright, how's 20? Oh, that's much better. I think that's much better. Yeah, we'll go with that. I have no idea. I think these guys will go the opposite for the tail, so. Alright, so we got one. Let's do one more round. So all of that is within one block, I believe. Or 2 blocks. Yeah, because that's a block. That's a block. Yep, that's all within 2 blocks. Isn't that insane? Alright, let's do it one more round. So getting to the like half block kind of deal, the slope. What am I trying to find this guy? Until we have to do another row of blocks. How about that? And then the magic number, 20. And if it looks good, we'll do it on the other side and see if it looks good. This is a stream after all. This is going to be quite a tame stream. Because that's a good thing about stream, isn't it? I don't have to edit this footage, I don't have to make it sound, I don't have to make it like good production wise, make it very entertaining, really funny, really edited, because that's what everyone does. I just have to like just keep talking to you. If you have a question, I'll answer. Just think of this as just like a chill stream. Well, that's what I said earlier. Well done. Alright, let's do the other side. I'm confident that is gonna look decent. My confidence can go really fast. Also, if you're just joining in, I'll just put a reminder before anyone comments in it that I cannot have a mirror tool because these two, this hole is in 3 different bits, so I can't use the mirror. This is just all done by hand. This is just what you're gonna get with a big ship. This is not the biggest ship, by the way. I want to actually see 20. I've seen a ship that's like half the width of the planet. Granted, it was like just a giant wing. It didn't look like it can hold much, but it's still really impressive. I don't know if they continued with it, but I know someone was making an Imperial Destroyer. I think that's what they're called. Man, I need to watch more Star Trek. Star Wars. Oh fuck, I did that mistake. That is amazing. Usually people do that. Alright, I think sorry Imperial Scout Trooper, just in case that I just refreshed my chat and I got your message then, so I don't know if you just sent it or that was a while back. I'm still at the beginning of my faction, like I haven't made a ship, but I have made a fighter and I have one in progress in Space Engineers 2, and my faction name is the Commonwealth of Mandiria? I keep saying Mandiria, but there's no N. So, Maridia. I just sent it. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, convenient timing. What do you think? Yeah, that's really cool. It's just I cannot pronounce the name. Hang on 2 seconds. Translate. Help me. Translate this. Translate this.
Maridia.
Oh, apparently they read that as Portuguese, by the way. English, please.
Meridia.
Meridia. Oh, yeah, of course. Meridia. Oh, that's quite nice sounding. That actually sounds really cool. Also known as the... Yeah, Mardiria. Whoops. Oh well, I never claimed to be good at speaking. I've always said that speaking is my first language. Nah, it's a very nice sounding. And what are the ships based on? That's always the best part about it. It's like, wait, what's your ships built for? Is it going to be well-engineered ships for people to buy? Is it going to be mining ships? Is it going to be like transport ships, fighting ships, warships? I guess that goes in with fighting ships. What are you building? He's building a big ship. Very big. Could say it's the biggest in the universe. No, like I said, there's a bigger ship. Is it going to be the most dangerous ship? That is the question. Because this is probably the biggest warship that someone's made. Don't quote me on that one. That's saying if it's done. You can't claim a title until it's done. That's just the rules. You can't just say you can get the world record for the fastest car until you do it. So till then, I'm just gonna watch and see if we can. I'm new to this game. I don't know how to make one. Yeah, usually do not stress about that. Everyone starts from somewhere with this game. All of our ships don't look good at the start. That's just a guaranteed. unless you know, like, unless you play a lot of Minecraft and know how to make good designs with blocks. Otherwise, yeah, it takes a bit to get used to this. But generally with a ship, anyways, there's just like key components, like get the body of it, get some engines, all 6 directions, get a gyroscope so the ship can actually move with your mouse, because otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. The ship's gonna be very stiff. Surprisingly, that took me a long time to get. At the moment, I'm working on a transport ship that can be modified into other things, i.e. cargo vehicles. So yeah, you're making... I think the best descriptor is a ship to buy, because you can leave it empty and it's multi-purposed. So, like I said, you can make a transport ship, you can convert it into a warship, you can convert it into a storage ship, all of that. So I think that does go on the line of just like a buyable ship for people to buy. You're a salesman. I mean, Yarkhold the Commonwealth. Oh yeah, well it goes with the stick of the, or the stick? Joystick, yeah, that's it. But either way, the gyroscope makes sure that your ship can like rotate like this, like what I'm doing right now, not just like going up and down all in like 3 directions. Trust me, I've done that before. Do not recommend it, never again. Also, the translate thing you used said the name right in English. Yeah, it just originally thought it was Portuguese. Oh, this is laggy. But yeah, no, start with a small ship is a good advice, because small ship is less time consuming. This is the most time consuming. Do not take don't take building advice, unless you want designs. Don't take building advice from this, because this is way too big to do anything with. Why didn't... Oh yeah, no. If you want to build a bigger ship, try copying designs of like the in-game Space Engineers ships. That's actually one advice I would say. Learn how to do blueprints. I don't know about console, I know how you do blueprints and that, but work out how to say blueprints, and every time you see a ship in Space Engineers, like just a randomly generated one, actually save it so you can have it for later. So if you ever want to build a ship, you got something to base on, so you can see like what you can do with all the blocks, like all the techniques. Like let's say Minecraft, you use stairs for the roof to make a triangular roof, or use the stairs as like a what do you call them? What do you call the like arch thing on top of your ceiling that connects to the wall? I actually don't know. I should know. I feel like that's common knowledge that everyone should know, but I don't know. Listen, my phone, the lagging is painful, sorry, yeah. Don't worry, he'll be over soon. I'll try to do less at a time. It's the plane tool. It puts down a lot of physics blocks at once, and this game isn't the most optimized thing in the world. That's actually one of the things I can't wait. That's one of the things I like about Space Engineers 2, is the fact that it's optimized. Destruction is much better, it doesn't freeze the game, you can build and it never lags. Actually, I never tested if it lags or not. Well, that'll be in the 3rd episode. I've already recorded the 2nd one. But anyways, alright, that's not me this time. Oh, that is totally me. I'm looking at the wrong place. Oh, look away, look away. Okay, now look back. Alright, so how's that look? This ship's gonna get bigger, isn't it? Actually, it might be too big now. How do you put the blueprints into the workshop? So like, go F10, I believe, and let's say, I don't know, well, no, maybe not workshop ship. I don't think they're gonna let that. Let's say the viewing pod. I believe. How do you do that? Send it to? There is a way of doing it. That's a very good question. How do you do that? Oh, I don't know. Publish. Was there a thing, was it? Say hello. Everyone say hello to Will. He came to join to probably just see what I'm doing. Apparently there's a button called publish. Of course. There you go, publish. I was looking for Steam Workshop for some reason. I like my viewing pod. Viewing pod's cool. Nice and heavy. Alright, chat can't got out of control for a second. Big ship, yeah, maybe a bit big. Yeah, it looks a bit weird. I like the red one you get for free when you start a new game on creative. Yep, the one on starter base has a pretty cool ship and has a lot of, wow, that actually looks trippy. Oh, I'm Inspector. Yeah, I recommend that one. Just have a look at what they do and see if you can like just make a ship that looks somewhat like it. I think that's a good like starter. Right. I think let's start doing this in half now, so do 10. There's no way I'm doing all those blocks, so let's just deal with it. So yeah, and then the button. Alrighty. And also the interior would be very fun. So if people don't know, which you're gonna know now, because that's gonna be the painful bit, believe it or not. Designing a ship is one thing. Doing the interior is a whole nother thing. That is the time-taking thing. And I'm not waiting for that, especially when the ship's in sections, especially when there's a lot to put in. In saying that, I'm gonna probably do more like spaceship stuff. Like these nacelle parts are gonna be giant hangars for one. So yeah, and maybe more designs, and less like walls and rooms. That's right, we're gonna add crew quarters to this too. So there's gonna be a lot. Oh yeah, okay. How many crew quarters do you reckon will fit? Actually, how many people would it take to like pilot a ship like this? Is a good question. I do not know. At some point too, I do actually need to go back to... That's Will, by the way. I mentioned him earlier, saying that we're gonna fight him. He's making a ship, and I'm making a ship. Well, I'm refitting a ship. It's totally fair. But yes, we're gonna fight each other with light cruisers sometime. I don't know how well it'll go, but yeah. What are you going to get in the interior? You mean components wise, or how is it gonna look? Components wise, I'm gonna try to get everything. So we're gonna get all ship design, all ship types. So we got light cruisers, we've got gunboats. We're gonna get mining, welding, and grinding ships. Viewing pods, so we're gonna have a look around. Probably pods to go on planets, so we can go on planets. There's no way I'm making this thing go on a planet. Oh, that's a thing we haven't checked in a while, the weight. Interior-wise, I think I'm just gonna use the corridors, really. The corridors are really nice looking. I just had a bit of a brain fart there. Yeah, something I'm really good at is... I've gotten really good with the interior stuff, actually, with all the lighting. I do get the light bleed, because the lighting's weird in this, because it's not ray traced, because it's like... The game was made all the way in 2010 or something. This is quite yeah. Kamikaze ship also, right? Oh, just a dedicated like drone to fly into. Oh yeah, drones would be nice, protective drones. Oh, we have to fit the decoys in this too. Holy shit, there's a lot. Alright, let's do this on the other side. Looking like we'll need at least 10 people. Yep. 10 actual people. Nah, I reckon you can pilot this by yourself. Just get a really good terminal. But in saying that, I would like, just imagine a server just dedicated to like everyone going onto one ship and like in exploring the universe. The universe of Space Engineers. Even though there's not much to explore in the first one. I mean, you can see the Mylith like on the moon. That's about it. Oh, they did add random like salvage things you can go and have a look at. But they're little things. It's not like you can go around destroying people. This is a bit annoying. You have to make a big server for that. And then the game will break because someone will like get too big of a ship or put too many weapons and like all of that. It's like there's no fun. I want one big ship to verse. I want to be part of a space faction that gets rid of one ship, that we all work together instead of fighting each other. That is what I would live for. Alright, one more. You forget the gun option. Gun option. Oh, like a gunship. Yeah, there's a lot of ships this thing's gonna have. Also, it just makes me think that this hangar's gonna be huge. Oh shit, no. I don't want that. I want that. No, I don't want that. 2... Oh wait, no, yeah, we need 9. My interest also is how big is the ship gonna get? Like, not physically, like through the internet per se. Like, basically what I'm saying is this gonna be a well-known ship? I don't think so. It's one thing going like a big ship, but there's another thing like getting it across the internet as a really good ship. Like, you can search on, I mean, it makes a good like search. The guns of people are going to use. Oh yeah. Are you going to be using the guns all at once, or around the ship by yourself? Oh no. Oh, I know what you mean. The gun turrets. No, they got they got turret controllers in them, so they don't need a hand. But in saying that, is a good idea for crew-wise. Like, figuratively, like, we need a crew that can at least man every single gun that we have. 3 for these turrets, like, and each of those, like, little ones will be an extra one. Like, thinking that, yeah. But there's turret controllers on them, so the AI can handle it. I'm not dealing with those turrets. Be nice if it was something like I don't think I would play that game really. I was thinking of not Sea of Thieves. What's the name of it? Is another boat buildy game. I don't. Yeah, just in case AI get hit. Oh yeah, no. It'll be the Yamato. Everyone's gonna man every single gun. That was a whole thing, and that was an actual episode, by the way, in Star Blazers. Has anyone watched Star Blazers? That's pretty cool. I recommend it. I recommend the first season. I'm not a big fan of the second season, but they had to do something. But yes, the Yamato, or the Yamato, but it's the Yamato that fell to the torpedoes in World War II. I know the Japanese were wrong in that war, but that ship was still a massive ship they sunk. But anyways, they redo this ship to go to space because the Earth is going to get destroyed, and it is a really cool show. I do recommend it. And like I said, it's on YouTube. You could just search Star Blazers Season 1 and it's there. It's anime, it is anime, so I am like suggesting anime, but it's not bad. It's not, yeah. It's not too anime-y, I guess. It's actually animated by the same people who've made the film clip to One More Time by Daft Punk. You can actually see the characters look exactly the same. But yeah. But no, anyways, one of the episodes in the second season was there was a whole debate because the whole ship was manned and they wanted to make everything computerized, but the captain was like, no, we're not going to make this computerized. This defeats the purpose of the ship, defeats on how it worked in the, I made it shorter by accident. Fuck. Good thing I checked. Yeah, like I said, every time I use the plane tool, it's gonna lag. We just don't worry about it. That was weird though. That also weirded me out. I thought I did place all of that, but no, I did not. So it goes here instead. I don't know why this side was a bit short. But I guess I won't question it. Actually, I'm going to question it just in case I messed up. I messed up. I messed up somewhere. We're not having a crooked ship. I know one block might seem like not a lot, but something's crooked here. That's 10. Alright, let's just go leave these blocks here. That's 10. That's 11. Found the problem. Okay. So we just need to cut it here. Okay. Yeah, lag's gonna be a thing. This computer's beastly too. There's just a lot of physics objects at the moment. That's why it's lagging so much, so hope you can cope with it. I don't know. I don't like it does that randomly. I just don't. That's why you double check everything. Otherwise, if I would built all of that and then just had to like remake all of it, I know I probably could just like deleted one block and then just like fixed everything, but this is easier. More time consuming, but easier. I rather tediness. But yeah, I think the aftermath of that episode I was talking about, where they denied the upgrades for AI, I think it came in real handy. I think they had like some kind of systems issue, or they took advantage of another ship's AI, which was pretty cool. Right. What did I delete that? Well, that one, the thing with big ships, easy to make a mistake. Oh, there's a lot of things you can make a mistake on. Did you misdo a measurement? Well, you're not gonna see it. It's so big, it'll probably look like nothing, but you'll notice it later. Hey, at least I didn't have symmetry. Actually, if I had symmetry, I would have left it. Might have had a unique design to it. Alright, prepare for some lag. Look away so you don't vomit. There we go. Alright, so that is the second stage of the tail. Alright, next we're gonna do 5s. Yes. It'll slowly get smaller and smaller. But when we're doing the 5s, we won't do it for more... you'll find out. I'm bad at explaining, so... just leave it to that. Don't crash. Do not crash. Just don't. Don't crash. It crashed. No! It auto saves. I should be fine. Damn it! Alright, put a counter up. Put a counter off. Crash number 1. Damn it. Right, so what was the last one? I also need to get rid of those. Oh, excuse me. No, we're looking at backups. So we want the most recent one, which is you. Yes? Hey, it's not second, is it? Oh, it's the third of the second. Gotcha. Holy shit, it's 144 megabytes. My phone sounds like a jet engine. What the fuck kind of phone do you have? I understand a laptop, but holy god, you got like a fan in there. Phones don't usually have fans, they're not big enough. I don't know, this phone is like 20 years old. What the hell? Now I'm interested. I understand if a laptop sounds like a jet engine, because, well, it essentially becomes one. Alright, where are we up to? Right, let load in. Let it load in. It's not corrupted, by the way, it's just loading. There we go. Alright, did I fix... No, I did not, I can already see it. Samsung. Oh, of course it's a bloody Samsung. I mean, I have a Samsung right now, but like... Samsung has those weirdest issues. Oh, let's delete those. Right, so you are 10 iron. That should say 9. Yes. Weird. Oh no. Alright, let's try this again. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Wait, what's my temperature of the computer? It's still 30 degrees today, by the way. I should check that. The computer might be getting very hot. Graphics card's at 60 degrees. See, why do you need water cooling? Fans could do the trick. No, water cooling would be a good thing. But in saying that, I'd rather air cooling. Air cooling's cool. And you rarely hear it in videos, so... You probably hear some kind of fan at the moment. That's my fan, to make sure I don't die during this. It's been really hot. I thought it was going to rain today, but unfortunately it didn't. Yeah. 9, 10, yes, right. We need to get rid of that, need to get rid of that, and need to get rid of that. Alright, let's hope we don't crash this time. Sometimes it's just a bit random like that. Well, I never had that before, but... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh shit, that's separate. Fan, because it gets overheated very fast. Now it does okay. Now, but don't like big stuff like this. Bruh. When you have to add a fan to your phone to make it work. Wait, did I already do that? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's save it. And let's try this again. Leg kicking in. Yeah. If anyone's running, I've got Master Cooler stuff. I like Master Cooler. They make some nice fans. They're very quiet. Like, generally when I'm playing a game, I don't hear them at all. Well, yeah. And like I said, in recording, it's really good too. You rarely hear them, which is pretty nice. When his ATF is turned on. Maybe I should talk more about Space Engineers too. So I know people probably ask the question like, should I buy it or should I not? I think people, when you buy Space Engineers 2, you should know what you're getting. And I feel like people should know this, but you'd be surprised how many people do this and then like complain about like, oh, there's a lack of stuff and whatnot. It's a test. They told you that there's not that much stuff at the moment. You're gonna have to wait for updates and whatnot. It's like, be patient. It's really annoying when they do that. One time my own phone hit 200F. What, 200 Fahrenheit? The phone shouldn't be running. $200F. Okay, hang on a second. I need to translate this. Oh, yeah. 200F is the shutdown point. Your phone should shut down because of it. If that happens, the best thing you can do, because it might be the environment itself, it might be just too hot to use your phone for long periods of time, so you just it'll sound weird. Chuck your phone in the fridge. Make sure it doesn't get moisture to destroy it, but chuck your phone in the fridge. That'll cool it down. Big game crash. I have no idea what's going on. I'll continue what I was saying. Oh yeah, so people buy Space Engineers 2 and complained that there's not a lot of stuff. Now, I'd said this in like a Facebook group. I haven't like responded to any of the comments that are like, oh, well, we've been patient enough. It's like, the problem I have at the moment is that when a game comes out, Cities Skylines 2 didn't really have a excuse. That game just fully came out and it was broken in parts. They didn't release a demo or anything like that. So on that one, I get the reasoning. But stuff like Kerbal Space Program 2, like, I know it was overhyped for a long period of time, but the game also had a rough history because there was the developer group that was supposed to be making the game quit, or like couldn't do it, so a new one came on. I can't, I'm broke. Yeah, just if the phone still works, and it just still works, just make sure that you control its temperature, because otherwise you won't have a phone very soon. 90 degrees Celsius is a danger point. There is reasons why systems shut down automatically at that point, because it is very harmful. It destroys it. Maybe it'll be able to do it a couple of times, but not like too many. So yeah, no pressure in buying a phone, because yes, phones are expensive. Unless you could get a plan, but I'm not 100% sure where you are or what's the situation on there. I know in Australia you can get yourself a phone plan pretty easy. You can just pay a monthly fee. There is really cheap phones. I know Optus does. The Optus had an option of like, was it $5 a month to pay off your phone or something like that over 3 years. It was not a good phone. It was a really old one, but it gets the job done. Yeah. Alright, back to Space Engineers. But yeah, no, what I was saying was that I know people like put their negative response, and they have a fair reason why, but as soon as you put a negative response on Steam, I don't know if you make a new review and it replaces it or it keeps it, that negative response is still there for the rest of the game's life. And if like the demo or the early access gets so much dislikes on it, then it's going to hurt the game's reputation. And once it fully comes out and becomes like the best game ever, not many people are going to pick it up because there's so many negative reviews, and it hurts the company in that way. That's why if you have feedback or something went wrong, you always go to like the designated like feedback website for Space Engineers and tell them what's going on and like how they can fix the game, or if you're not liking the control scheme, they can like work it out, see if everyone else wants this different and whatnot. But not like putting a negative review on it because it's slightly broken. Just tell them that. Don't send a negative review and put a bad like stigma on the game. I think stigma is the best word for it. Even though that the entire comment section is going to get rolled up because you can't say stigma anymore without becoming a brain internet YouTuber shit. How ironic, brain rot, as this sounds very brain rot. It says it like his brain is rotten. What's it? Good thing I redid the comments. I missed a couple. I had to install my phone myself. We burned the phone from the inside. I may oh yeah. No, that's a good system. Like I said, chuck it in the fridge. Trust me, it'll work. Make sure you put it in the bag though. Well, no. Don't chuck it in the fridge for too long. I think we should continue that for a little longer to make a more triangular point. But yeah, that's just the thing that annoys me. And then people get real shitty at you when you say it, and it's like, I want this game to be good. I don't want this game to go bad, no one like plays it, and then developers go like, oh well, that's a failed thing. I can't say anything about Kerbal Space Program 2, because that was more, I mean, unless whoever was funding them was like, nah, this doesn't look like it's going to go well because the amount of dislikes this game has, so we should fund something else. Which, if it is, then we should learn from that and hope that it never happens again. And games have good potential, and people, we shouldn't like hate something when it's still being worked on. If it's an early access or demo or anything like that, we should just like treat it as, oh, this is a like a, at the moment this is an idea that's slowly being built on kind of deal. That's my thoughts on it anyways. Like I said, I just don't want to see Space Engineers 2 being abandoned because of shit reviews. Because people aren't patient, or people expect too much out of the game. I get it was $40, but also, yeah, you look at what they like give ya. They did say there's only building and there's only destruction. There's only there's only 2 maps to go on. One of them's pre-built and the other's just for you to mess around in. That's more on the people themselves. I'm just gonna say that. I can't even get the modern Xbox, so I got the Xbox original. 3. Man, the ship is huge. It is, isn't it? The Xbox I play this game on is from my brother. Can't you just copy and paste? Not really. That's what the second one does. That's the new thing they added. You can blueprint it. Actually, you can, but not. You can do that. What I can do is I could have added an extra block here, so I can break it and then blueprint this entire thing and then put it on that side. But firstly, I can't flip it, so it wouldn't actually match up correctly. Secondly, that's pain. And thirdly, just no, it's not a good idea. Generally, blueprints are only there to save ships and then paste them into other games. Not used for turrets is a good one to do it on. But besides that, copy and paste doesn't really work. I was really confused for a second because I thought it was going up. How big is it? Is it too big? This is just the tail. It's got to cover all the engines. I think it's a bit big for that. I just need to make it look... Oh no. I mean, I suppose these can curve in like this. Like put a little more of a curve. Should we end the tail there? Nah, let's make it a little longer. Oh, not the end of the tail, but end of like these five in a row kind of deal. What's it? Sea Skylines 2. It's still being worked on, of course, but like you should be able to play that now without any issues. There was a whole performance like issue kind of deal that like you had to get a high-end PC just to run the Blade thing. Even though that I don't class my computer as, I suppose my computer's high-end. Besides its hard drive, I'm still playing this on hard drive. But yeah. Anyways, back from like actually, let's talk about Space Engineers 2. Got to go, we'll finish watching later. Bye everyone, have a great day. Too big, the thrusters you need to go. The thrust you need to go and stop. Yeah, no, it's gonna be massive. Actually, yeah, no, that'll be the last one and we'll start like trying to finish off the tail. See, yes, it is getting really damn big. Alright. You want another fun thing? Let's do the other side. Actually, let's put some blocks to make sure that I don't accidentally disconnect shit. Oh, you remember the whole frustration? Imagine attaching these two like bits together to the body of the ship. That would be painful. But also, it would be really cool if it adds as a bonus, make a giant missile. Make these like side bits as a giant missile to crash into ships, but that's a bit overkill. And I won't be doing that. Actually, no, don't do it. I was gonna add something else, but nah. Oh, one thing they need to add, they completely got rid of... Space Engineers 2 does not have this block. This block in particular, because you don't really need it. Because what you can do in Space Engineers 2 is you can take this block, and then you can stack this one on top to make this block. But I don't like that, because that's two actions now. So I hope later on they do add this block back in to the second one. So it's just like less like movement, especially with the whole like scroll through the list of blocks with like the T key, which is not that fast and not that efficient with your hand movements and whatnot. Because yeah, that kind of sucks, really. I'll admit that. It's just like little things like that. That would just make building a lot faster. Built with more detail now. Your building is actually how long it's going to take to build is now going to be like slower because like how much shit you put in. But I guess it'll be faster because you don't have to go like, oh, how I'm going to place these blocks in so like they don't interrupt each other. How can I be efficient with my space? You could just go straight forward. Did you make a ship reference about a movie? No. The reference is... Whoops. A reference I had was this guy. This is the only reference I need, and this ship was built by scratch. This was not referenced at all. Oh, besides the like, I needed a hangar bay and I needed two like side thrusters, but besides that, that's not referenced. I like the idea of making ships off the top of my head, but I should get in the skill of making ships by reference. It's a good skill to have. It's like in music course, that was the thing we had to do. It's like you had to put in a reference track. Like even if you want to learn the song completely and record it with a metronome, and make sure you don't use the original track at all. It's always good to have a reference track right there to use. So I reckon maybe one of these days I should just practice on making a ship that I like, a small one at that, but just practice like making a ship from a picture. Who knows, I might do that in the second one. Actually, I'll do it in the first one first. For those new to Space Engineers, I'd just recommend let's say the second one fully comes out. What game should you get first? Should we get the first one or should you get the second one? I recommend the first one. Like, actually, I don't know. I also realise no, this is fine. I was like going to myself, no, this shouldn't be 5 blocks long. That should be like 2 or something, but no, this is the other side. We're continuing this until we reach that. Maybe overshoot. I watched making of Star Trek ship, the USS Enterprise. Yeah, that's usually a common ship. It's pretty easy. You just need to make a saucer section. Well, it's not easy per se, don't get me wrong, but like, it's easy to translate is what I'm trying to say. So you got the whole saucer section, you got the neck of the saucer section, and then you got the two nacelles, the body. It's like you know what you're going for. Well, let's say the ship out Prometheus or something like that. That's the first thing that comes to mind. You have to get like all the details and whatnot. That would suck. I wouldn't do that shit. People are really good at that though. Really good at getting a lot of detail in ships. That's the thing I need to practice on. Been saying that people sometimes use, or a lot of times actually, use the technique of putting smaller grids on so they can do more detail, which I don't. It sounds like a lot of work just to get a lot of detail, when I just want to make a ship that can fly and destroy and whatnot. So I'm not overly interested in that kind of stuff. That's why I usually stay away from it. Whew. I have a problem with this ship is, if I finish this tail and it doesn't look good, I have to delete all of it, which is already taking me about an hour and a half. I can tell because this playlist that we're listening to at the moment is an hour long. And yeah, I don't like that thought. But hopefully we don't. Hopefully we can just change it as we go. Or the Battleship Galactica, Battlestar Galactica ship, yeah. Who knows, people might start making the ship out of Helldivers. I think those ships are pretty nice actually. Never played it by the way, never played it. I know a particular somebody that would want to play it, but it's too expensive at the moment. I feel like it's too expensive at the moment, and like once it is cheap enough for me to buy and go like, oh yeah, this is a pretty cool game and whatnot, there'll be like no one playing on it, which would be annoying. That's the worry with multiplayer games. Multiplayer games sometimes don't age well. I was still surprised with SimCity that the online servers are still there, so technically, and I think there was people playing on it too. You can actually go online with random people and still play SimCity, which a lot of people like don't like, which was a shock. I know, whoops. I know the crew is killed off because of that. Actually, the first one was, but now I don't know if they are making an attempt to make it offline. I've heard the second one's the same, but there's an offline mode. I think there's an offline mode, but you can't play with people, like, you can't play online racing with friends or anything like that. Like, you can't make a peer-to-peer server. Oh, I heard of it. I haven't played it, but I've certainly heard of it. Hang on a second. That's Raven. Trial Makers. I've heard of it. I think I know what it is. Ah, yes, that game. The game where you got, wait, is it that game? I know Jacksepticeye played it ages back, but I'm not sure. I think it's the one where you go around and, like, you destroy other people and grab their like scrap and make your make your vehicle a bit bigger. If that's the case, then yes, I have heard of it. I haven't played it though. Otherwise, I definitely knew what you were talking about. Oh man, it's just hot. I'm sweating. Well, it feels like it anyways. I know I don't sweat like most people. Maybe sweat is not the best thing to talk about. But it is hot. Hey phone. How hot is it at the moment? Today, right now, it's 30 degrees Celsius. And it feels like 31. Yeah, okay. Also, inside a house that doesn't get much, and in a part of the house that doesn't really get much ventilation too. Oh, that would make it even worse. I'm on a Star Trek ship. Nice. Why the complex game? Why the complex game? Trail Makers with guns and shields. Yeah, I think I've definitely seen it. But nice. Does it look any good? Does it look similar? And if it does, very well done. Because that's a hard thing to do. Otherwise, still a really good job. Making ships. I like, now he filled me that idea with, oh, he's gone now. He's filled me with the idea of making a bunch of ships for a faction. So that is what I want to do, just make my own branding of ships. You know, as I might get into filmmaking and just like make a series of like, nah, I wouldn't do that. Too much effort. Who am I? Captain Jack? Watch his stuff if you want that stuff. I'm a bit like that now, by the way. So I used to try to like say a lot of information for a game, like, oh, this is what you get in this new version, blah blah blah, and it's like, well, what's the point? Like, someone else is gonna do it. Someone's gonna script it much better than me. So what's the point? I can obviously I can tell you now, like, if there's anything like new of it. It's just as a talking stream, but like in the video where people click on and they want like something entertaining, I don't do that because it's not worth it. If they want information, they can just go like, what's new in Space Engineers 2, and they'll find a video from a well-known person that can actually like speak properly and make a script and have more time on their hands and actually get paid for it too. I rather just like go in straight and like make it entertaining. I think the video of Space Engineers 2 right at the moment is doing really well for that. I'm missing a bit in chat. I've seen people made a mech in Trail Makers. Oh yeah. I've seen people make mechs in this too. I think it's just a thing people can make now. The problem was the max complexity, so I couldn't make it as big as I wanted, sadly. Is this in Trial Makers, or is this the Star Trek ship? Actually, no, you would have said physical limit. Like how many physics blocks there can be in one grid, which is a bit annoying because that's something you can't turn off. You can split the ships in bits. Actually, that's a good thing about remaking the Star Trek ship, the one in the Michael Bay. Was it Michael Bay? No, it's not Michael Bay. Michael Bay is known for his explosions. The new movies, anyways. J.J. Abrams. The sources section splits, which is a bit early for its time, but we'll gloss over that. So you can actually make that like a subgrid, so you could split the ship in bits, which is pretty good. Try and make it. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotta make sure they put that limit on, otherwise something will break. Unless some hacker or modder like gets rid of that limit. I've seen a lot of like games that have like a hard code limit that breaks a lot of people's creativity. Like Sea Skylines, for example. The first one, you can actually run out of road. Like you can still place road, but you can't build anything off them. It doesn't work because there's actual limit to it, which is pretty sad. This has a hard limit. You can only have 65,000 blocks on a grid. But in saying that, you could do what I did and like split the ships in sections. It does mean that it is vulnerable to split. If you shoot all the rotors, that will probably be its biggest weakness if I don't put a bunch of shit on it. Alright, before we continue, I am actually interested in how much this weighs. It is nearly 1,000,000 tons. Oh my god. I'm creating a monster! 1,000,000 tons. Alright, question is, can we get 1,000,000,000 tons? I don't think so. Wait. Yeah, hopefully not. There's gonna be a weight limit too. When you build ships this big, you're gonna cross some code integer problems. So let's hope they used, I think it's just an integer that has like 2 billion like numbers in it. I hope so. Otherwise this is doomed. Like there's nothing I can do. Like I have to recode the game to fix the problem. And well, good luck with that. Alright, now we'll go to 2 because we really need to wrap this up. But like I said, I've seen people make bigger ships. Oh, but they might leave an empty interior though. I want to do a full interior. That's a thing. It is 700 out of 700 complexity. Put in that meme of, I bought the entire thing, so I'm going to use the entire thing. Oh, good. Managed to get right on point. I like it when people do that. 2. And then like this. Yeah, no, hopefully this will be testing the game's limits. Guaranteed. But the story is, yeah, I think that's which bit my tongue. Unless there's someone else that did it, I think this is, if I do finish it, this will be the ship. It'll be the biggest ship with like functionality to it. Like, yes, people's ship might like fly and whatnot, but like this will have like survival basics. This will have all the ships, you know. This will like have a full-on med bay and like all of that. Like you can live on the ship, you can have the ship, you can You can go anywhere with it. It has like uses to it. Instead of just making a really big ship and just leaving it there as like a monument. The hard part was, what was it? I'm going to presume that's getting the shields to fitting. I like because it's like too big and whatnot. Cool. What am I doing? Don't check people on chat. Or I could just click random people. I mean, obviously you got pin, message, report, and remove. I'm not doing any of that. And like go channel. Put in timeout. Channel activity. I could see. Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I could stalk people to see if they watch my channel or not. No, it's like it's just seeing if you hid messages or delete them or something like that. Too much control, too much power for me to use. Do not dare. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Just behave, basically. It's just that's common sense. It's like a it's like a pub, it's like a music event. You go in there and they expect you to behave and make sure that you don't hurt anyone and just have a fun time. If you misbehave and then you get kicked out. That's just how it's gonna work. How's that look? That's not even that many, so I'm being distracted. Man, this jetpack's a bit... bleh. Oh yeah, the jetpack feels a lot better in the second one, by the way. Actually, flying overall feels a bit better. Everything... Oh, I don't know. I don't know how you describe it. It's very, like... It's not the same, really. I think thrusters have more of effect in their directions, I think is the best way of going. Unless that's not meant to be like that. Actually, yeah, I'll leave that topic out until like the game is more built, because it might be like not meant to be like that. That's a fun like thing, like is this on purpose or am I supposed to... Is this on purpose? Am I supposed to do it like this, or is this actually broken and I should wait until it's fixed before I get used to it? Like a whole scrolling thing in like blocks. Maybe that is a thing. Maybe it just broke and I don't know about it. Maybe it's fixed right now. Never know. I just like the fact of how fast they're updating the game. I do, the second one also has auto rotate. This one has it too, but the second one's a lot better, it's a lot smarter. This one, like, oh, these are the wrong blocks. Footsie cheek. Like, we go for this. I'm pointing it, but it's pointing it all the way over there, so I have to spin it. In the second one, I wouldn't have done that. It would have went straight on, fitting perfectly. And then you got the precise mode, so you can move blocks in like a certain direction, which is pretty cool. So you hold control and you can just move it to the left like this without like freaking out. I can't go to the atmosphere of planets. Plants? Front of the ship shoots up like a rocket because the flat disk bait. Wow, hang on a second. I can't go to atmosphere of I guess planets because it would probably be too big. While the ship shoots up like a rocket because of the flat disk basically. Oh, like the rocket's too close or something like that. I think that's how you mean it. Apologies if I don't read your message properly. It is a thing that can happen. Right, this is gonna be long as fuck. Okay. I guess today's goal is to finish the tail. I think this is gonna take a long time, but I didn't realize it would take this long. It's not the case it's long, it's tedious. And it's not mirrored either, so there's that. So the best thing I could do is just keep persisting. Yeah. But I think that's all to say about Space Engineers 2. I can't really say much because not much goes off the top of my head. So you kind of have to ask me like anything in particular. Like, oh, how do they improve their description? Which I think I kind of really answered already. Welcome to streams. That's the thing you're gonna do. You might repeat yourself a lot. Especially if you're known for something, and that's when everyone comes in and is like, hey, I've got a question about this thing you're known about. And it's like you've answered it like 50 million times. And it's like, yeah, sure, I'll answer again. I'm not going insane at all. That's why you should not be. That's why you should try not to be popular about something, about one thing, because then yeah, you're gonna get sick of that a lot. Why do you think I'm doing mixed games on the channel? I could have gone pretty far if I sticked with something. If I won't say Lethal Company, because that when I was doing that, it wasn't going particularly well. Greg Tech, I could have went pretty far with that if I kept going with it. Space Engineers, I could possibly get something out of that if I kept going. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. It's too long. I'm talking about the front end of the USS Enterprise. Yeah. Is it too long? Fuck, might be. Oh, but it looks proportional. It honestly does. It has a nice curve to it. But yes, like, there's the thrusters, so I might have to move them back even more. But then once we build all that up, then these guys are gonna look very narrow. And I'm gonna have to redesign anyways. And then those turrets gonna look baby-like and they wanna be bigger. I think the problem is this whole top bit is so big. Because yeah, if we continue with that, then the ship's gonna look too narrow again. Ow. That hurt. Oh. Yeah, no, that is way too long. Because this is already big enough as it is. These bloody side bits, like, I'm trying to imagine like how can I make this work, and it's like, no, I can't really. That's right, I was gonna curve it over anyways. So it wasn't just gonna be this top bit, it was also gonna be these. They're gonna go around and hopefully end it up there. But that's still the same problem, like this ship would be way too long. Maybe. I don't know. Looking like a stingray. Oh well, that's a new one. I don't know. I think it'll look a bit better if I do curves like the side bits in with the tail, but I do agree it does look a bit long on this end, and this still going. I think 20 might have been too much at the start, or at least should have done less. Or I can keep it. Let's have a look underneath. Alright, this is the underneath of the ship. Yeah. I reckon we'll keep going. I reckon we'll just move back this, like, I know I'm pointing with my hand. We'll move back this bit, put a little more room in the ship, and then we'll curve it over with the side bits and see how that looks. If that doesn't look good, then yeah. I wonder if I can duplicate save so I can go back. Actually, that's a good question. Save as. Yes, I can. So let's put a checkpoint. So if we spend many hours on this and it doesn't look good, then yeah, hang on a second. Alright, save this as almost unmodded, and then save this as checkpoint. And then save this as unmodded. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm making sure there's 2 saves that start from here. It definitely is now. Well, something's saved. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh, something cool just happened right now. Just stop. It is time to stop making it longer. But it needs to look good. I won't do this a couple more and then we'll just try to end the tail off. If it is going to get longer, it's not going to get much longer. So let's do one more, do it on the other side, and then we'll, yeah. Alright, so we do 2. And then, like, we could start, like, doing 1. Alright, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this on the other side. Possibly go wrong. Everything could go wrong. The game could break because there's too many blocks. But yes. But yes, a cool milestone has appeared. Channel's at 750 subscribers. Thank you all for that. That means that we are 3/4 of the way there to 1,000 subscribers. So this is quite a big milestone. We'll soon be there, and I still reckon that there would be an explosion once there is more people knowing what this channel is. Because I think the problem is that the algorithm isn't actually recommending my stuff. Well, it is, but it's not really. It gives it a big boost, and then, like, that's it. It doesn't give another boost, which is a bit annoying. There we go. Yeah. Anyways, all I can do is keep making content and just try to get better with it, every single one that I make it more listenable and whatnot. So when new do people like look at the channel, they got like things to watch that I'm actually proud of. Keep it on there. If you want to do this fast, keep it on there. That's the wrong block. But yeah, it is on my mind because with, what was it, Factorio? Factorio, and there's a short. There was 2 boosts of views. So, sorry, I'm trying to look for a particular block. So basically, they got like to a couple of thousand, and then the algorithm recommended it again, and it got like 10,000. That's like a big boost, which was pretty cool. But only done it for a couple of videos, and it's really hard to do it again. So I think at the time there were like trendy topics that people were looking at. So people like so people were searching it, and that's how they got it. Because at the moment, Space Engineers isn't... Oh, well, actually, Space Engineers would be trending at the moment because the new game came out. Then you got... Oh, what else am I doing? Ooh. What videos am I doing? Oh, SimCity, that actually did pretty decently. That... I don't know. I guess people... Oh yeah, it's 12-year anniversary for them. And there's like a lot of 10-year anniversary videos for it. Oh, excuse me. So people will be searching for that. The creation I made in Trailmaker is at max complexity. It is easy for the game to crash and kick me out of the game for only 700 blocks. I mean, I guess that's where the limit comes in, but 700 complexity, I don't know like how big it is. I don't know what they define as complex. I presume it's like 1 for every block or something like that. But I could presume wrong. Like for this game, for example, we got PCU, not in this server, but we got PCU, and like these blocks take 1. I think these armored blocks actually take more than 1. Well, no, we're not doing that. Not yet. But in saying that, you can turn it off, which is still experimental, which is lovely. 2. 1, 2. Is that the last one? No. Next one's the last one. Alright, we're nearly there. Don't you worry. This tediousness will be soon gone. No, don't do that. One, 2. Done. That doesn't look like it matches up. Please tell me that matches up. Alright, I guess there's only one way to find out. Fill in the blocks. I didn't with that. There's still a big hole in that. I guess we'll just ignore it. Wow. Alright, so there's that. Does that... Yep. Cool. That is cool. Actually, thinking of limits in Space Engineers, I don't know if Space Engineers 2... Oh, no, yeah, no, there's a hard limit. There's only 400,000 PCU that you can place. So there is a hard limit, and you can't turn it off. I mean, good. But the game breaks if you crash your ship too hard. I think it's a good thing that they put a limit on. Hopefully they do put an option so you can disable it, because I do like making ships without any limits in mind. So it would suck if you were building a ship and then it's like, oh shit, I'm running out of PCU. What can I do? 400,000 is a lot anyway, so I think it's fine. Now what am I doing? Why am I getting so close? You can hold control and just scroll out. And then just mess up that block. And then just like, draw it. Oh, that was a massive lag spike. Oh, no, that was just me not moving. That was a massive lag spike, but it wasn't. Now stuff it, just drag it. Prepare for some lag. Well, I hope you're prepared, because we went through it. Oh, wrong button. Ta-da! Oh yeah, we'll see what that back meant. Okay. None ta-da. This is probably not gonna be solid metal, by the way. I'm probably gonna put like speed holes in it. I just don't know where to put it. So it's best just for me to make it just make it flat. So I can think about like speed holes. Yeah, no, they help the warp drive to warp properly. Oh, sorry, hang on, no. I was being funny with warp drives, but no, we got jump drives. The speed holes help the ship to jump to further places. Because, yeah, that's what speed is. Oh, it is cooling off a bit. That's pretty good. Alright, lagged again. Nope, not out there. There you go. I like the blocks placing properly. It's good. I like it. We can just do this. Isn't that fun? Just go like that. And like that. Aha! Right. Now. Let's try start ending this damn thing. Okay. Yeah, I know it's really big, but also I'm trying to make it look good at the same time. So it is a really hard thing to do. And I'm really bad at it. So if it wants to be this big, then it's gonna be this big. But good news is we're starting to end it off anyways. This is step 1. Actually, what's measurement? So that is 14. So let's do this. Let's get this down to 7. So basically, what? It was 14 from there, wasn't it? 15. Okay, no, I was thinking the wrong ones. it's 14 from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this, I want this over here to be the corner. So it starts going out. Stop please, my phone is at 102 Fahrenheit. We're not stopping. We're not stopping for anything. Also, if we're gonna stop, what else we're gonna do? I have nothing else planned. This is the thing I'm planning because I actually have somewhat of an idea. Oh, this is gonna... Ah! Wait, what am I doing? I don't need those blocks. I should also check if it looks any good. Oh wow, we're nearly at the 2-hour mark. I believe this is one of the last songs on the list. And then we get into the shitty reports. See it last, so my phone don't. Fahrenheit, some of them don't hit 110. Alright, I'll still be here, probably. Also, this, keep in mind too, the stream does save, so if you do wish to see what happens later, or see what the end result of the stream was, then you can just skip all the way ahead to that. Pretty cool thing about YouTube, isn't it? You can automatically save streams, instead of saving it as a recording, and then uploading it. On Twitch you can save it, but it's... yeah, because it like stays on there for 2 weeks and it deletes itself. But you can save videos. It's like a click of a button, you have to like put in all the information, shit and whatnot. It's like, no. This just automatically saves it. I want to know... okay, let's make that shorter. I want to know how much storage YouTube has. I want to know how much like storage they have to like let everyone upload on there. Because this is a bit ridiculous when it comes to storage. Like, think about it, like 100 gig. I think people say like 100 gigabytes worth of footage is like upload like every minute or something, which is scary. Alright, this is the edge right here. This is when we're going to start going sideways. See what I mean? I don't like that triangle shape. It makes it too... I think it's too long actually. Well, no duh, but like that actual bit, I think it's a bit long. So let's cut it, because I hate the look of that. I reckon we should go from, instead go from here, and then do like 3 diagonal. What's that? Okay. Wrong ones. Yeah, that looks a bit better. So we're adding like roundness to it. Surprisingly, the big, or unsurprisingly, but the bigger you go, the more you can actually do his curves. Getting faster. Lots of convenience in this list. So scroll up, you got that. Scroll up, you got that. Scroll up. Why are you backwards? Oh, I think that's lined up. It is. Guess what? The ship is finally. Oh, fuck, wrong block. The ship has finally reached the end of its length. This is how long the ship's gonna be, unless I think it's too ugly and like out of proportion, then I'll change it later. No. All of that in. Let's have a look. Yeah, not too bad. We'll keep it. Yeah, it could be fixed later, right? Stretching. Now we just have to match on the other side. Easy way of doing it. Please, can you go up? Right, we end it here. Don't mind YouTube at the moment, it's just making sure that I don't leave music on when I fall asleep. It makes sure. Alright, we want to end it there, I believe. Alrighty, what music do we have? What the hell? Not that, please. I mean, I could restart the playlist again, but people who actually been here for like the start and go get sick of the music. It was medieval ambience for 4 hours. Nah. Lo-fi metal fusion. How heavy is it? And that's... Nah. That's pretty cool. All of them like that? Is that what we mean by lo-fi metal? It's actually a fusion of like electronic and metal music? Alright, I'll give it a go. Oh, computer temperatures. I should check this. 55 Celsius. It's actually got colder. Yes, so that's where I should stop. Cool. Go up from there. And then up. No, wait. No, that's wrong. I'm doing this all wrong. 'Cause I'm supposed to like do that, then go up. Oh no, it was going that way. Okay, so strategy's bad now. So instead we need to go down. But not really, because like I need to go up at some point. Like that. Oh, that's where I'm stopping. Okay. And then remember, we have 3 of these. It's itchy. Let's put a thing in to make sure that we actually doing this right. It should get to there. Or it should match up to there anyways. There we go. Actually, I haven't checked that in a little while. Yep. Just checking a couple of things in the background. So now we can do the whole scrolling down thing. Or scrolling up, sorry. This also rotates a bit annoying. Imagine if all this measuring went wrong and I have to like do all this again. Don't think so. Is everything mashed up pretty damn well? There we are. You see why I put the other playlist on though? It's music. This is more like quickly made. The other music that we listen to oftenly is really well made. That's why I listen to it, because it's like, wow. I'm surprised for royalty-free music that actually sounded really cool and was really well made. This is what I expect for royalty free, because it's like, it does sound like someone's just quickly making music. Because they're not getting any money out of it. Why would they spend so much time on music? And where it's royalty free, what they mean is that they own the copyright because it's their music, because like you can't not copyright yourself. Unless it's like classed as something else. And I made a giant dick, haven't I? God damn it. I mean, weird testicles, but... Alright, so, next goal. We need to... I don't know if I'm doing it today or not. How long has this been? If it says 2 hours... Oh no. The next goal is to get these side bits. Oh, but I have to do each side by themselves. It has to be... No, we can't connect them enough to get symmetry. We just kind of have to do it. Well, I guess we can extend this across to there, so I've got like some kind of guideline. everything I do, I have to do on the opposite side. Well, that makes shit easy to remember, actually. To make sure it's, like, over the times about 10. Huh. We only will do the outer, like the top bit of the shell. I think that would be a good start. Apologies, I'm just kind of running out of energy at the moment. The heat doesn't help, and I've kind of talked non-stop for an hour and a half. That doesn't help. Still need to get into talking constantly. I don't usually talk that much, so I'm not used to it. How sad music to like start playing with as soon as I start talking about this subject? That was a bit of a big whoops. Put that there. I kind of want to do like this will follow this, but the side will kind of go, but at some point it'll go out like this. Kind of get like that weird three-tail kind of look. Something like that. Let's just do that for the other side and call it a day. It is still way too hot. I actually got school tomorrow too. It's not that late, like it's 7 o'clock, but I've been working all day, so I would like to do something on my own for a little bit. But it is still nice to get back to this and do some work. I didn't want people to think that I stopped after having a bit of a hissy fit with the old like attaching an entire side of a ship, and it took so long. Like it took way too long. I mean, I guess I have been feeling like, oh, if I get back into this, how am I going to do this? Am I going to ruin this? But I mean, I guess I still have that feeling at the moment with how big the tail is, but I reckon I can make it work. I'm confident in that. No. Don't delete it. I just hit the wrong button. Just no. Like I said, this is gonna be a year worth of work. Like Martin with his nearly 5,000 kilometer drive in Finland. That was insane. Maybe not start from this side, maybe start on the other side so you actually have a fair idea how big you can make it. Also reset this just in case someone said something I didn't notice. No, alright. Just have to be sure. Also, this song does not sound that metal to me. Sounds very electronic. I'll give it that. Bam. I think that's all I did. On the other side, I just want to make sure. I mean, it's not easy to. It's not hard to like figure out where I was. All right. So let's have a look what we did today. So we did all of that. And some of that. It is a really massive tale, but like I said, I think I can make it work. I mean, it's not bad proportion. Out of anything, the tail actually looks a bit fat, which you fix that by making it longer. But guess what? That would also make things worse. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. Because yeah, that's the front section. I obviously want stuff on top of this, like buildings and whatnot, control centers. And yeah. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed. Tell them by there was 7 watches for like the previous 20 minutes. I presume that at least 7 of you are liking it at the moment. So yeah, I'll be back. I don't know when I'll do this next, so yeah, because like I said, I've got school now, so if I want to continue uploading every day, then I'll have to spend time in the afternoon. Unless I get bored, then I might do a stream. I reckon the next one will be an entirely different game. Ooh. This Voices of the Void's getting a bit stale for me, and I just want to keep some of it for the single player. I don't want to do this every single day, so maybe in the next one, I don't know, I'll figure it. We'll see. I don't keep things scheduled, so yeah. Anyways, see you later as I fly into space. Yeah, nah. Oh, there's inertial dampness. I don't have those.